At 6:47 a.m. on November 4th, 2024, a message came across police radios. Operation Whiskey Lux is a go. All units move in. Across the Gold Coast, black vehicles rolled into some of Queensland's most luxurious neighborhoods. Inside those high-end homes were members and associates of some of Australia's most dangerous outlaw motorcycle gangs. What followed would be one of the largest and most impactful operations in recent years. Over the next 4 days, police uncovered a criminal enterprise that shocked even the most experienced detectives. They found deadly weapons, drugs worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and evidence of a sprawling network stretching from Surfer's Paradise to Hope Island. This is the story of how Task Force Maxima, Queensland's elite anti-gang police unit, dismantled a sophisticated criminal web, arresting 15 individuals in one of the 2024's biggest Bikie operations. But to understand the importance of this operation, we must go back a decade. In 2013, outlaw motorcycle gangs had become a growing problem in Queensland. The Mongols, fresh from violent expansion in the US, had set up chapters in Australia. The rebels were already the largest outlaw motorcycle gang in the country, and the Comancheros were building their empire through drugs and violence. Traditional policing was no longer effective against these well-connected and well-funded criminal organizations. On September 30th, 2013, Queensland Police launched Task Force Maxima, Australia's first specialized police unit focused on outlaw motorcycle gangs. The name signaled its mission: maximum pressure, maximum disruption, maximum consequences. In 10 years, Maxima has made more than 10,000 arrests, laid over 31,000 charges, seized $18 million in assets, confiscated 321 illegal weapons, and destroyed more than $13 million worth of drugs. The planning for Operation Whiskey Lux began in August 2024. Police gathered intelligence from intercepted calls, surveillance, financial data, and community tips. They identified a complex criminal network involving 3 of Australia's most notorious motorcycle gangs: the Mongols, the Comancheros, and their associates. These groups had deep roots in drug trafficking, weapons smuggling, and money laundering. The Mongols, originally founded in California in 1969, had long been known for their extreme violence. Their operations were built on methamphetamine, extortion, and intimidation. In Australia, they joined the ranks of the Big Six biker gangs, alongside the Bandidos, Hells Angels, Rebels, Comancheros, and Finks. Meanwhile, the Comancheros had evolved from a small Sydney-based club into a powerful national syndicate. Their violent past included involvement in the infamous Milpara massacre of 1984, and they remained one of the country's most feared groups. But it wasn't just gang members that concerned police. Their operations relied heavily on associates, people who appeared to be regular citizens but were laundering money, transporting drugs, or providing other logistical support.
The Gold Coast had become the epicenter of biker gang activity. Surfer's Paradise was used for laundering drug money through clubs and businesses. Hope Island served as a smuggling hub via its luxury marina. In quiet suburbs like Tallabudgera and Coomera, police uncovered drug labs and weapons caches hidden inside million-dollar homes. On November 4th, 2024, the operation began. Police hit 10 locations at once to prevent the destruction of evidence. The first raid took place in Surfer's Paradise, where methamphetamine and military-style weapons were discovered. In Tallabudgera, heroin and other drugs were found inside what looked like a typical family home. These scenes repeated across the Gold Coast, revealing a network that was highly organized and prepared for violent conflict. In total, police found multiple illegal firearms, tasers, and pepper spray. These were not for self-defense. They were tools for intimidation and violence. Authorities feared they were on the brink of a full-blown gang war. The drug seizures were substantial. Police recovered meth, heroin, cocaine, MDMA, and illegally distributed prescription drugs. The presence of cocaine indicated possible ties to international drug cartels. Meth remained the primary drug of choice for these gangs due to its profitability and addictive nature. Cash was also seized, $15,000 in total, but investigators believe it was only a small portion of the profits. The real money was likely invested in businesses, property, and overseas accounts. Queensland's strict proceeds of crime laws meant that even unconvicted suspects risked losing assets if they were found to be funded by illegal activities. By the end of the 4-day operation, 15 people had been arrested and charged with 60 offenses related to drugs, weapons, and violence. Those charged included senior gang members, associates, and even women involved in logistics and financial roles. These charges, especially trafficking and firearms offenses, carry lengthy prison terms under Queensland law. Court proceedings began at Southport Magistrates Court, and some cases may take years to resolve through trials and plea deals. Operation Whiskey Lux sent a strong message to Queensland's criminal underworld. Police are not backing down. Cross-border coordination with New South Wales Police further demonstrated law enforcement's commitment to dismantling interstate and international criminal networks. While this operation marked a significant victory, police acknowledged the fight was far from over. Outlaw motorcycle gangs are resilient. They adapt quickly and use technology to avoid detection. They are expanding into cybercrime and more sophisticated laundering operations. Task Force Maxima is evolving as well, investing in new tools, training, and partnerships to stay ahead. The impact of this operation goes beyond arrests and seizures. It potentially saved lives by keeping dangerous drugs and weapons off the streets. Disrupting the gang network also weakens its ability to operate, recruit, and expand. In the end, Operation Whiskey Lux was not just a tactical success. It was a symbolic one. It showed that organized crime has no safe haven in Queensland, and it reaffirmed the message Task Force Maxima has been sending for a decade. In Queensland, crime doesn't pay.